One of the most flexible and affordable options for employers to offer health insurance to their employees is through a health reimbursement arrangement, or HRA. Through an HRA, employers simply set aside a monthly allowance of pre-tax dollars for their employees to purchase individual health insurance and other medical expenses. As an employer, you get to decide how much of a monthly allowance to offer, with no minimum contribution requirements like you would have with group health insurance plans. This flexibility is great for small employers on a budget, but it can be a little tricky to know just how much is the right amount to offer. In this video, we'll help you arrive at the right answer for your organization by walking you through 7 strategies by determining your HRA budget. The first strategy is to budget for your employees' premiums. At PeopleKeep, the customer data we've pulled over the past several years show that employees primarily use their HRA to pay for their individual health insurance premiums. Because of this, it makes sense to budget your HRA allowance amount for the average cost of a monthly premium in your area, perhaps the average silver plan your employees have the option to purchase. You may also want to look into insurance policies for vision and dental. Depending on your organization's budget, you can aim to cover a percentage of your employees' premiums or the entire cost. The second strategy is to budget for the best available individual insurance policy. With this strategy, you'll position your benefit budget to encourage employees to purchase the best available individual insurance policy in your area. Our customer data shows that employees understandably are more likely to buy better policies with higher premiums when they receive higher allowance amounts, which leads to better health outcomes and higher employee satisfaction. The next strategy is to budget enough to compete with your industry's standard benefits. It's a good idea to look into what other organizations in your industry are doing for health benefits. Taking it one step further, you may also want to look what other small employees across industries are budgeting for health benefits. Because many small employers are faced with the same budget constraints, comparing benefits budgets and by organization size is a good guideline. Hiring and keeping employees is especially crucial for small employees. So if you're a small or medium-sized business owner, you'll want to focus even more on leveraging health benefits to recruit and retain employees than larger business owners. You may also need to offer larger allowances to stay competitive. The fourth strategy is to budget enough to compete on a local level. Here, you'll want to research how much organizations in your geographic area are budgeting towards benefits. A broader step is to investigate how much small employers in your area contribute towards their employee health benefits, regardless of their industry. While you may want to be able to match other organizations' benefits exactly, you'll get a better idea of where you fall, and as you grow, you can adjust your budget accordingly. It is important to note that as more organizations transition to a fully remote workforce, comparing benefits at the local level will become less important. This strategy mainly applies to organizations that are competing for the same talent pool in a set location. Next, you can budget your HRA based on national averages. As HRAs grow more popular and more employees recognize it as a desirable health benefit, employers nationwide are increasing their allowance amount to compete against other small employers offering an HRA. You may want to compare averages and make budgets accordingly. This can be a valuable strategy to fully remote organizations that are recruiting talent from all across the country. While it's always a good idea to offer as much as you can through your HRA, these averages should act as guidelines if you can't afford to offer as much as you'd like. Our QSERA annual data report has a lot of great insights into what the average small employer is offering. To read the full report, click on the link in the description. The sixth strategy is to budget enough for only certain employees. Depending on the type of HRA you choose to offer, you have some flexibility in who you want to be eligible for the benefit. For example, with the Qualified Small Employer HRA, or QSERA, you can limit the benefit eligibility to full-time employees only to help you stay within your budget. If you offer an individual coverage HRA, you can offer different amounts to employees in different classes, such as salaried or hourly employees. Finally, you can budget enough for only certain expenses. The Internal Revenue Code allows organizations to use their HRA to reimburse their employees for over 200 medical expenses listed in IRS Publication 502. One way to trim your budget is to reduce this list. Your organization may choose to exclude out-of-pocket medical expenses from reimbursement and make only premium as eligible with your HRA. This would limit your expense liability and save money. However, this comes with a big caveat. Remember that employees often get the greatest value from their HRA when they're flexible and address a variety of potential healthcare needs. You should evaluate your organization's budget along with your employees' health benefit needs before cutting options out of the benefit. It's likely that reducing your allowance amount is the better option. Unlike group health benefits, an HRA offers significant flexibility, allowing employers to identify their benefit goals and adapt their budgets accordingly. Employees get the added benefit of using tax-free money to pay for a unique health plan of their choosing that meets their unique needs. At PeopleKeep, our award-winning customer support team helps thousands of organizations administer their own HRA every day, and we'd love to help you too. Tap below to subscribe to get more health benefit updates like this. If you're interested in an HRA for your organization, visit peoplekeep.com to learn how we can help you get started.